Alright, we are in another fun abandoned mine. Starting off with some insulators. Sadly enough, those are kind of rare. So, a couple insulators there. Nice. It's got a wooden frame, metal trucks, of course axles and wheels. Usually you find either just a wheel or two or an axle frame or whatever, but not very common to find it in all in one piece. But pretty special. Looks like an air door. This mine does connect with a few other areas, underground workings. Alright, just made our way through a partially collapsed section, and the tunnel's starting to open up a bit. There we go. Full height tunnel again. Alright. We've already scouted this out, and it goes back a ways before it hits anything interesting. So I will cut the camera here and pick up in a few hundred feet. Okay, we've come in a few hundred more feet. And this is where things start getting a little interesting. You can see the rail extends back all the way through this crosscut. And one thing to note is that is a winze that goes down very, very far. And it's concealed by all this stuff. Kind of a dangerous situation. And then beyond this big metal box looking thing is a multi-tier cage for hauling men up and down this winze that is behind it. I'll show you guys all this stuff in more detail. I'm gonna get across this false floor now. Yeah, look at the size of this cage. I think it's just 2-tier, but still, I've never seen a cage this tall before. There's the top. That would have been hooked into a cable. And then we have these safety brakes basically here that would grab onto this guide piece there if the cage started falling too fast. And what we have here is an underground headframe. And this is a triple compartment winze. Actually, I think this is a double compartment winze. Unless this side is a compartment over here, but I don't know if it is. Yeah, this is the manway here. Now, would you want to climb that for work every day? I don't think so. Fortunately, and to no surprise, the ladders are basically butter consistency, so without roping up, there's no way to get down here, and we're not going to do this. We're not quite on that level. Another thing to note is this square pipe made of wood here that is housing two what look like compressed air lines that go down the shaft, or winze. And originally I thought that those might be, that might be a ventilation pipe, but it is carrying those two lines down, and then it stops, but the lines continue way down the winze. Here, some sort of hoist, although the main hoist for this winze was back that way in its own room, and they had a cable raise connecting the hoist back there to a shiv wheel somewhere up there, and that would raise and lower the skip and the cages down this winze. Now I'll get a shot looking down here as well. We don't know where that goes, to be honest. We have no idea. And there's a tad bit of air coming out of this thing, so I think it's coming out of the winze here. Over here, this looks like insulators or something. And I don't think there's anything to the sides of this winze. And it's hard to see up to the top, unfortunately. Alright, we are working our way through some... Oh, that's deep. Some mysterious mine mud. Wow. This is really old stuff. Look at the size of that thing. Holy crap. Dude, this timber is like 2 feet diameter. Wow. Let's look at that. The air's almost fresh back here, like it connects to something. Yeah. There's a fun raise. Looks like we have some extra bad ground at the head here, unfortunately, which might be the end for us. That looks pretty bad. A lot of people are really sketched out by timbers like this, but I don't really mind them. It takes a lot to break one of those. Granted, this all came down. Okay. That might keep going, but man, is that sketchy. I think I'm gonna stop here.